just, it's depressing and it's dark and it's death.
You know how to sell a movie.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But then you and Helena Bonham Carter get on that screen to do that part for you. How enjoyable was that? Because it just kind of jumps off for all of us.
It was, yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I mean, it's a well-known role in the world of musical theatre, the Madame and Monsieur Thénardier, which is French for Mr. and Mrs.
Thank you very
much. So in the musical, it's known as, you know, it's always the bit where there's a little bit of light relief after all the terrible depression. So that's kind of the challenge of that role, you know, how to translate that from the musical to the big screen.
How much pressure do you guys feel putting this thing on the big screen?
I mean, everyone felt a lot of pressure. I felt no pressure, actually. Everyone was saying, you know, you must be very intimidated playing Monsieur Thénardier. But I didn't really. I mean, I wanted the ability to play around with it and make it my own, as an actor would say. And Tom Hooper's like a really good collaborator. So, you know, he asked me to do it, and I said, will I have the ability to change the script and play around with the scene? And he said yes. It turned out he was lying. I tried to change the script, tried to rewrite some of the lines, and it was absolutely impossible because everyone, why are you changing the script? It has been like this for 30 years. We've been doing very well without you, thank you very much. So I tried to rewrite some of the lines. I did not. I got one line in.
You did? Which one?
It was something near the beginning of Master of the House. It goes, I can't remember. They go out, come through my doors, and they crawl out on all fours.
You got that one in?
5 words. 5 words.
That's a big deal.
It's a big deal. Something I'm very proud of.
Yeah.
I think I might get an Oscar nomination for writing.
Wait, you're telling me that you walk onto this gigantic, larger-than-life set with all these actors and you weren't intimidated? You weren't nervous? Yeah,
listen, when you act, it's good to be a little bit nervous because you want the fear of doing something terrible to sort of keep you, you know, a little bit on edge. But when I do a normal movie, I am generally a lot more relaxed than in my own things because when I'm doing one of my movies, I have to work out whether, you know, find out, is the guy carrying a gun? Is he going to pull the gun out at me? Are the police about to be called? Is there an escape route? You know, how do I get out of here without being attacked? And then I think about how do I actually do the scene. So if I'm doing a movie where I don't actually have to worry about being arrested or beaten up in it, I'm already fairly relaxed.
You think people are going to be a little shocked that, dude, is that Borat singing up there? Is that going to, you think it's going to shock
Well, at one
fans?
point, yeah, I thought about that, and so halfway through the scene, I do go into a little bit more. I go, that's nice, I'm master of the house. Oh, the Jones. I can't remember how to do Borat. It's terrible.
No, that was good. That's
Not bad?
exactly
Yeah.
how I do it, so it was actually quite good.
Yeah.
And everyone I know. does it that
Hello,
way.
I like.
All right, so I have a hard time picturing you on a set like this.
Yes.
With darkness and depression. Were you able to be like this, or was it very, we've got to get back to work? Were you able to be fun?
Sure. I'm not sure.
Asking?
Yeah, I was trying to work out what that question was. Was I able to be fun? Well, listen, it wasn't really a very fun set because you had to sing live continually, and I just finished promoting The Dictator, a little movie I was in. And the day before I started, I was in Cannes riding a camel down the Croisette in Cannes. And then the next day I flew and started production on this. So quite a challenge to do all that. And singing live was difficult. So in the end, after about 4 weeks of singing live, I lost my voice.
Oh.
Lost my voice. So I said to Tom, I couldn't speak. I actually wrote to Tom. I wrote down, I said, I'll just mime it. And he said, no, everything has to be sung live. I go, why can't I just do it like Sweeney Todd? Has to be sung live. So they shut down the film. They shut it down.
Oh, that's a bad feeling.
I kid you not. Because of me, little old me. And for a week, while they shut it down, I was on something called voice rest, which means you're not allowed to say a word, not even whispering.
How did you manage that?
Writing stuff down. So I was on set when we started again. I also was not allowed to speak. And so I would have to write down, you know, so I had a pen and pad and writing stuff down. I don't like what I just did. You know, difficult when you're having telephone conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anyone have a breakdown on the singing part of this thing? I mean, the whole doing it live.
No, I mean, the amazing thing is someone like Hugh, that guy sang live for almost 4 months, every day, 10 hours. I mean, opera singers sing, you know, once a day for 2 hours, you know, and they rest the rest of the day. It's a real tour de force for Wolverine.
I know. What'd you learn from him? Or did you even want to? You just want to watch
Well,
it?
he's incredibly strong. He actually is, in real life, incredibly strong. There's a scene where we try and grab him. See the mime?
Mm-hmm.
We try and grab him and prevent him from leaving the shop. And there were 4 of us on him, and he shook us free with his incredible strength.